Hey folks, Little John, and time for another 3-minute beer review, which is going to be just a little bit longer today than the 3 minutes. Yeah, I know they all go a bit longer than 3 minutes, but you'll see why in a moment. What's true is this isn't a beer review I sort of would have expected to do even a month ago, someone said to me. But what we've got is a beer. Broo Premium Lager. Yeah, the reason for this, this popped up on a post on Facebook a little while ago, in the last few weeks, and someone was asking about Broo and I never tried it because it was in the news with the director of the company trying to grow the company, which is sort of lagging and going under from what I can tell. They've been trying to push it into Asia and China. I did try this beer many years ago, before I was even home brewing, I think. When I was in bottle shops locally, I think it was Liquorland, and I wasn't much of a fan. I commented this on this post the other day. But what happened is a week or so ago, I was out with the wife. She was hunting second-hand shops locally for some furniture to do up her office, and one little town up 30 odd k's up the road, where I grew up as a lad, heard rumours that the local bottle shop wasn't too bad as far as craft beers were going. So while she was in the op shop next door, I popped in to have a bit of a look, and they did have a decent supply. But what I did find was, for $3 a bottle, the Broo Lager, and I thought, grab it. I thought, no, don't do it. I thought, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get and have a try. But what I did notice while I was doing it was, also sitting there, was this. And this is Broo's Australia Draft. So I thought, well, let's grab that, also for $3 a bottle, and try it as well. So that's that. We've got a premium lager, Broo Premium Lager. This is the only one. I wasn't aware they even had a draft. But the premium lager, whole natural ingredient, doesn't say much about it. Brewed, well, they're from Mildura. It doesn't actually say where at the bottle particularly. It could be brewed anywhere, for all I know. So we have a lager and a draft, which is always interesting, having a draft in the bottle, considering a draft means a beer poured off tap. But we'll see how it goes. Now, both beers sit at 4.6% alcohol, so they're fairly standard. And okay, the draft is a little bit darker in colour. Not bloody much, probably only 2 on the old scale, but it is a little darker. And we've got a bit of a frothy head there. She's carved up pretty well. That's everything you expect from it. It's very, very clear. And that lager's got a honey note. Okay, the draft. It's got a very typical Aussie sort of nose, and a little bit dirty and earthy. Does have a bit of a pride of ringwood sort of a smell to it, so that wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, there's not much smell on that lager at all, but it is, like I said, a sweet sort of honey sort of a note. It's awfully bland, which was to be expected. Now, I did have memories of it being borderline offensive I probably can't say that that's offensive. There's just very, very little going on. Not much at all. There's a little bit of grain there. And it's grain, it's not like, it's a little bit sweet. A little bit of a grain note. Graininess from the actual grain flavour, not the malt. And there's very little in the way of hop. Just a touch of gentle sweetness and look, I always want to say there's even honey in that. It's got sort of a honey sweetness and the smell, which would be unusual because normally if you do have honey it ferments out. Maybe it's coming from one of the malts they've used. But it's just got nothing going on in the draft. Again, they've got no lack of head. It's well coloured, mutilated glasses, but it's not ridiculous. It's not crazy. And again, there's just nothing there. It's, yeah. Now, there's a dead set reason why this stuff doesn't sell. Because it's just got nothing there. I mean, even the bloody crappy Great Northern and Iron Jack have got some flavour. I mean, it's a bad flavour, but it's got something. You've got something going on when you're drinking it. This has really got nothing. Yeah, just like fucking boring. I mean, there's bad beers out there that've got flavour and they've got something in there, and you can sort of go, okay, I can see why some people might like drinking that. You know, you're getting some sort of something out of the beer. This has got just nothing. Even I thought the draft might have had a little bit more interest in it, but it's just like they've made with absolute minimum amount of anything. Plenty of gas, and that's about bloody it. And so I can't pick up a particular flavour. Sweet grain, and that's about really it. Yeah. All I can say, just boring. Dead set, nothing going on in either of those beers. Well, clearly very well, you know, their process is obviously working. But really, they've got a nice head, they're clear, well carved, they're clean, but just nothing going on. Dead set boring. I mean, there's got to be so much sugar in there and such a low IBU. But yeah, I can't recommend that to anybody. If you like beer, I can't recommend it to you. If you don't like beer, maybe give it a go. might be up your alley. But if you want to drink beer and taste beer, then that's just not where you want to be going. Sorry, Broo. There's a reason why your beer doesn't sell. You want to sell beer, give it some fucking interest. You know, they're clearly trying to crack into a market that's flooded with dirty tasting beers. Dirty tasting beers at least got some interest. These have got nothing. But anyway, that's me, Little John. I'm gonna wrap this up. As always, if you've got any questions or comments, stick it down the bottom. If you haven't subscribed to Little John, hit the button down there in the corner. Come along and get notified when the ride's on. If you like what Little John does, you want to give me a hand, jump on the Patreon. Links down the bottom. But that's me for the day. Brew, lager and draft. Not good. Not worth your time, your effort or your money. So that's me, Little John. So until I see you again and we're drinking beer, talking beer, we're brewing beer, good brewing.